Hello everyone.
Zap Comics presents Top 10 Selling Books of the Week with Corry Brown.
It's Corey here. I'm at the Zap Comics warehouse. Plenty of books, plenty of toys, lots of supplies, cardboard everywhere. It's good times. This is the top 10 selling books of the week for the week of August 29th, 2018. It was a skip week because it's the 5th week of the month. So a lot of annuals and other cool stuff came out, so it's kind of neat because there'll be a lot of books on here that normally wouldn't make it to the top 10 because a lot of the big hitters would have knocked them off. So it's pretty cool, some interesting things here. Number 10 was G.I. Joe number 255. This is the 100th issue published by IDW. I'm not sure if you're aware, Marvel had G.I. Joe back in the 80s and early 90s. It stopped at issue 155. IDW continued the numbering at 156 and brought it all the way up, and now it's on number 255. This is a wraparound fold-out poster. Very, very cool. G.I. Joe sells well for us, but we usually don't sell enough to get on the top 10, so I'm glad I made it on here. This is cool. We ordered a ton of these, hoping it would sell, and it did. It's a reprint of FF number 1, and it has all the ads that were originally in there, so it's exactly how it used to be when it came out. Also, there's some bonus stuff in the back, but it's really cool seeing FF number 1 on the shelf, and people are picking it up, especially after the return of the book and everything, so it's really cool to see it actually made the top 10. It's very nice. Number 8 is Venom First Host number 1. Everything Venom's coming out right now. They're really pushing this character. The books are selling. So that was number 8. Number 7 is Batgirl 26. This is the Middleton variant. All of his variants sell like crazy for Aquaman and Batgirl, so this is really neat. The Nightwing Annual number 1 was the number 6 selling book of the week. Nightwing is always a very strong seller with us, so it's cool. Extermination number 2 is the number 5 selling book of the week. Number 1, we kind of under-ordered a little bit, and it sold better than we thought, because there's no really hype about this series. It kind of came out of nowhere, so I'm glad it's selling. I want Marvel books to sell better here. Number 4 is Red Hood and the Outlaws, Annual number 2. Along with Nightwing, very, very strong seller, always. This is interesting. This week they had DC Looney Tunes crossovers, and this one here really sold. This is a variant for it. This is the Joker Daffy Duck one. There was a couple others like Harley Quinn and Catwoman and whatnot, but this sold extremely, extremely well. I'm glad we ordered heavy enough to get everybody a copy. So this cover sold out. This is the variant. It sold out. Really, really neat. The number 2 selling book of the week, another cool variant, was Hunt for Wolverine Dead Ends number 1. This is a Cold Peel variant. I love this cover. When we saw this solicited, we ordered triple what we probably would have ordered, and thankfully we did order that because this sold like crazy. Outsold the first cover, and it's just awesome. It's a throwback to the first appearance, like Herb Trimpe look, so really, really awesome. And the number 1 selling book of the week from Boom Studios is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Shattered Grid number 1. This series has been very consistent since it came out. I give them all the credit in the world. They did a really good job handling this license. The stories have been very, very consistently good. Ryan Higgins has been writing the main series. I think he wrote... Kyle Higgins, my bad. Kyle Higgins has been writing the main series. And this is the regular cover. This is the foil version of it. They did other variants. This is the foil one is what everybody wanted. So it's pretty cool. Another wraparound cover. So Power Rangers sells, if you look at the issues before this, leading up to it, some of them are jumping online because they were under-ordered. We always order heavy on Power Rangers because they do sell, and they sell very well as back issues. So very, very cool to see all these interesting books on the top 10. Next week should be pretty much a normal week with all the regular titles coming out and whatnot. So, alright, for Corey, this is Zap Comics, Zap Talk, and I'll see you guys at the shop. Be good.
Remember, kids, if it looks like a duck, walks like a duck, and quacks like a duck, that's a f***ing duck. Good night.